Today we are going to be talking about persuasive speaking and the importance of learning about different theories of persuasion. In addition, this chapter will help get you ready for those persuasive speeches that will be coming up rather quickly, and it will help you to know how to organize those various different speeches and hopefully give you some ideas of speeches that you can give. One of the things that we are going to understand is that studying persuasion is really important in today's society. Every single day, we are bombarded by persuasive messages. If you watch television, if you go on any form of social media, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any of these, there are persuasive messages in the form of advertisements. And these advertisements are usually trying to get you to do something. So they're trying to persuade you to either change your attitudes, values, beliefs, or behaviors. Because that's what persuasion does. When we are trying to persuade someone, we are trying to get them to change their attitude, or in other words, change their general predisposition towards something being either good or bad or right or wrong, negative, positive, those sorts of things. If we're trying to get someone to change a value that they have, we're trying to get them to change their perception of the usefulness or the worth of something. And if we are trying to change someone's beliefs, we are trying to change a position that a person holds. Whether that position is true or false. And various different beliefs are going to be easier or harder to change than some others. And finally, we could be trying to persuade someone's behaviors. In other words, trying to get them to do something that they wouldn't have done previously. This could be voting in an election, this could be writing to their representative, this could be donating to a specific cause or to a fundraiser. There's lots of different things that you could try to persuade others to do in your speeches. And there's lots of things that the world kind of tries to persuade us to do on an everyday basis. They try to get us to change our attitude about something, or change our belief about something, or to do something that we wouldn't otherwise do. And so knowing how to persuade and understanding the theories of persuasion helps us become better consumers of information. Like I said, there's a lot of information out there, and we have to learn how to weed through it all. We have to learn how to listen critically to messages so that we can decide whether we actually want to change our attitudes or our values or our beliefs. We have to be able to look at a message and figure out how truthful it is and how it lines up with our values and things like that. And so it helps us to look at things with a more critical lens, so that we can make those decisions. And really, learning about persuasion helps us to have a better grasp of the real world. It's like I was saying, we have to understand why certain speakers and certain messages are more persuasive to us than others. And persuasion literacy is really important as a skill in the 21st century. With all of these different messages coming in, some of them are going to be unethical. They're going to be trying to manipulate or coerce you. And it's important to be able to look at these, like I said, with a critical eye so that we can combat these sorts of messages, these unethical messages, with the truth and not be persuaded by a message that is trying to manipulate us or otherwise harm us. So we're going to be talking about these different theories of persuasion and how you're going to be using those in your own persuasive speech, and how we can organize those persuasive speeches.